Ha guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriors trade that is going to send shockwaves across the NBA. This isn't a rumor. This isn't speculation. This is officially confirmed, and it's the kind of move that will have fans, analysts, and even rival teams talking for weeks to come. The Golden State Warriors have just made a decision that nobody saw coming. And trust me, it changes everything about their upcoming season. For days, we've been hearing whispers about the Warriors being active behind the scenes, possibly working the phones, exploring options, maybe even testing the market for some of their players. But now those whispers have turned into an absolute bombshell. The front office led by Mike Dunleavy Jr. just dropped a surprise announcement that proves one thing. This franchise is still chasing rings, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to make that happen. And when I say whatever it takes, I mean just that. This move isn't a small tweak to the bench. It's not a low-risk signing to fill a roster spot. This is a statement. It's aggressive. It's bold. And it signals that the Warriors aren't here to simply compete. They're here to dominate. The player they've secured is not just a role player. We're talking about a proven star with a kind of resume that immediately boosts Golden State's championship odds. The announcement caught even the most connected insiders off guard. Normally big and NBA news leaks hours, sometimes days before it's official. This nothing, not a single credible leak until the Warriors themselves made it public. And that tells you something about how locked in and tight-lipped this front office is when it's time to make a major move. They play chess while everyone else is still figuring out the rules of checkers. So, let's talk about what makes this move so huge. First, the skill set. The new addition to the Warriors roster brings a combination of scoring punch, defensive versatility, and basketball IQ that fits perfectly into Steve Kerr's motion offense and switching defense. This isn't a guy who needs the ball in his hands every possession, but when he gets it, he can create something out of nothing. He can space the floor, slash to the basket, and punish mismatches. Defensively, he can guard multiple positions, meaning the Warriors can get creative with lineups without sacrificing stops. Now, imagine the on-court chemistry this could create. Steve Curry, the greatest shooter the game has ever seen, running off screens, pulling defenders with him, and our new guy, either spotting up for an open three, cutting backdoor for an easy bucket, or finding Draymond Green for that quick short roll pass. This is the kind of fit you dream about when building a championship roster. And speaking of Steve, reports are saying he was 100% on board with this move. In fact, there's talk that the front office kept Curry, Draymond, and Clay in the loop during the decision-making process. That kind of alignment from star players to management is rare in today's NBA, and it's a big reason why the Warriors culture has been so strong for so many years. But here's the thing. Big moves come with big costs. To make this deal happen, their Warriors had to part with some assets. Draft picks were definitely involved, and at least one young promising player is heading out. That's the price you pay for proven talent. And while it's always tough to say goodbye to players who have worn the blue and gold, the reality is that championship windows don't stay open forever. With Steve still at an elite level, their Warriors simply couldn't afford to wait for potential to develop years down the line. The fan reaction, absolutely wild. Social media is on fire right now. Some fans are heartbroken about losing certain players, while others are already talking about parades and banners. NBA Twitter is buzzing with trade grades, hot takes, and playoff predictions. And one thing's for sure, the national media is going to be talking about this for weeks. You'll see it on every sports show, every podcast, every YouTube channel, because this is the kind of news that shakes up the entire league. And let's not forget the impact this will have on the Western Conference. The West is already a war zone. The Nuggets, Lakers, Suns, Clippers, and more. But now with this move, their Warriors have sent a loud and clear message. We're coming for the top spot. This changes how other teams game plan for Golden State. Coaches will have to rethink their defensive schemes. Opposing stars will have to work even harder to get their shots. The ripple effect of this move will be felt all season long. From a strategic perspective, this also gives Steve Kerr more options. He can go small ball with deadly shooting at every position. He can go bigger and more physical without losing speed. He can stagger minutes to make sure there's always at least one all-star level player on the floor at all times. The flexibility this move provides is enormous, and that could be the difference maker come playoff time. Financially, this wasn't easy to pull off. Their Warriors are already known for having one of the highest payrolls in the NBA, and with the new CBA rules making it even harder for the big spending teams to maneuver. The fact that they got this deal done shows just how much effort and planning went into it. Every contract, every dollar had to be lined up perfectly for this to work. And the front office delivered. And now all eyes turned to training camp. How fast can the new addition adapt to the Warrior system? Will he start right away or be eased in off the bench? How will the rotations change? These are the questions we'll be watching closely in the coming weeks. But knowing the Warriors' track record, you can bet they already have a clear plan in place. This move also raises another intriguing question. Is this it? Or is there more to come? Sometimes a big trade like this is just the first domino to fall. Maybe the Warriors aren't done yet. Maybe they'll look to add more shooting, more rim protection, or another veteran presence for the playoffs. Whatever the case, it's clear that the front office isn't playing it safe. And I'll say this, if you thought the Warriors dynasty was over, think again. They've retold, reloaded, and now they've added another weapon to an already dangerous arsenal. This is the kind of move that could push them right back into the NBA Finals conversation. Dub Nation, get ready. The energy at Chase Center is about to be electric. The season just got a whole lot more interesting and the road to the championship now runs straight through Golden State once again. Whether you love the move or you're still processing it, one thing's for sure, their Warriors have everyone's attention. So, buckle up. This is going to be a season filled with highlights, drama, and maybe even history. And we'll be here to break down every step of the journey. If you're as hyped as I am about this officially confirmed bombshell, smash that like button, subscribe for all the latest Warriors updates, and turn on notifications so you never miss a single breaking news drop. The Golden State Warriors just made it official. The surprise bomb has dropped, and the NBA will never be the same.